Hey guys, what is going on? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today I want to talk about 3 things you should never tell your girlfriend or never tell anyone that you're seeing or dating. But before I begin, I just want to say thank you so much for 650 subscribers. You guys are crushing it on the support. You guys are crushing it on the likes. You guys are crushing it on the subscribing. You guys are crushing it on the comments. You guys are just crushing it in general. So I just want to say thank you for all the support, like I said before, and let's just get into it. Number 1, you don't want to tell her how you're feeling, okay? When you tell a girl how you're feeling, she's going to look at you a little bit more weaker than how she initially did. And what do I mean by this? For example, let's just say you're depressed or something, because all men get depressed, of course, but we just pretend like we're not. She asks you how you're doing, you tell her all the bad shit that's going on in your life, and you seem like you can't handle it, resulting in her thinking that you look weak and thinking that you're weak. And that's not good. For a woman to actually be attracted to you, she needs to think that you're strong. And I know that you are strong, you just look real fucking weak right now. Okay, we all know that men and women are both weak creatures, right? We're both strong and weak at the same time. We can be weak or we can be strong. But unfortunately, if you appear to be weak to people, not even women, just people, you will actually be treated differently. So whenever she asks you how you're doing, it's always, I'm good, I am amazing, I don't have any problems. And if you do have a problem, you can tell her about it, but you got to be very careful on how you do it, how you approach the situation. If you appear like you can't handle something, or if you're appearing like you're letting something fuck you over, if you're just letting life give it to you, that's not something that you want to tell your girl. For example, you can't pay rent or something and you're out on the street living like a bum right now. Don't tell your girl that. For another example, you can't pay your phone bill. Don't tell your girl that. If someone died and it's very sad, but you're only like a couple months or a few months in dating her, don't tell her about that. And if you do tell her about it, don't act sad. You're probably going to start crying in front of her if you tell her about it. So just don't tell her about it, because you're going to start acting sad. You're going to cry in front of her, and then she's going to lose attraction for you. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, you know what? If that's what a relationship is, then I don't want that. If I have to hide my feelings from a girl that I love or that I'm attracted to, then I don't want to be in a relationship. You can be in a relationship, okay? But unfortunately, if you tell a woman how you're feeling, if you show a woman that you can cry, right? She's probably going to lose a lot of attraction for you, because her biology, her psychology does not allow for her to be attracted to weak men. So you need to understand this when you tell her that you are going through a hard time, and then you start crying in front of her. She's going to think, oh, well, I don't want these genes passed down to my kin, And then she's going to dump your ass, or she's going to cheat. So never tell her how you actually feel. Number 2, never tell her about your big plans. Never tell her, oh, you know what? I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I'm going to become a millionaire one day with my 1,000,000 subscribers, and my time frame is about 1 year. I'm gonna get 1,000,000 subscribers in 1 year. 1 year later happens, you don't got no 1,000,000 subscribers. Not saying that's the outcome, but that's the outcome for most people. Oh, I'm starting a business and I'm gonna get millions of dollars in the next like 6 months. Oh, I got big plans. I'm gonna get a 10-pack. I'm gonna get a 20-pack, and I'm gonna get so strong in like 5-6 months. Just you watch. 6 months comes around and you didn't do that. You didn't do that because you're lazy as fuck and you didn't do the thing that you were gonna do. Here's the problem with this, right? Most people do not actually get what they say they're gonna get done. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Life gets in the way 9 times out of 10. Just don't tell her about your future plans, okay? And number 3, don't tell her about your past. That includes what you've done, who you've slept with, what's your body count, what you've done to people, who you did wrong, the areas that you worked at, the areas that you volunteered at, the areas that you went to school at. None of that. Don't tell her any of that shit. If it can affect you, if it come back to bite you in the ass later, just think about it. Don't actually do it. Don't tell her about it. Because the more information that you give her, the more she's going to see your core personality, and then she can reject you at your core. She can like you and then find out your core personality and then reject you so fast. I've seen it happen. Now, I'm telling you right now, all of this advice, this is only for 18 to 30-year-olds. Once you're past 30, women start to smarten up just a little bit. And when they're younger, they're really not that. They're really just looking to party. They're really just looking to have fun. They're really immature. So you just need to be careful with the women that you spend time with or you date. All right, so don't look weak in front of her. Don't tell her about your goals and aspirations and what you're about to achieve in the next coming years. And don't talk about your past too much. You can talk about your past, just not too much. If it's gonna affect you, don't do it. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. Guys, this video is really short, but I just thought I'd get on here and tell you guys about that. And a couple of stories from me. One time, for example, don't look weak in front of her. For example, one time I was dating this girl, and I finally cried in front of her because she was like, "You don't seem sad. You don't seem sad. You never seem sad. You always seem happy all the time. Why are you so happy all the time?" And I was sad. I was sad as fuck. But I kept on telling her that I was happy, right? Because I didn't want her to deal with my problems. But she was trying to pry, and she knew that I was sad. But you have to convince her that you're not sad. So eventually I caved in and I just started crying, right? And she was just like, her empathetic face, like, oh, turned into disgusting. Of course, I broke up with her, but I'm pretty sure she cheated on me, but I'm not too sure because I never found out. I just broke up with her. But story number 2, I was dating this girl and I kept on telling her, "Oh, I'm gonna get a 6-pack. Oh, I'm gonna get so much stronger. Oh, I'm gonna build this. Oh, my company is gonna be so cool in the next year. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna stop working here." And this girl at the time I was dating, I worked with her, and next 6 months pass, next year passes, and none of this happens. None of this happens. I didn't do any of that because my plans changed. But she took note of that, and every time I failed, every time that the deadline hit and I just didn't achieve what I said I was going to achieve, she took note of that, and she's like, "Oh, well, he can't get anything done." Instant attraction killer. He's a naysayer. That's why you need to keep all of your goals and aspirations to yourself until it actually happens. Don't talk about it. Even with friends or family, don't talk about it. And number 3, don't talk about your past. One time I was dating this girl and I told her that I slept with like these many women. I did this to these many women. I talked about all the stuff that I did to them, and I talked about all of the people that I've dealt with and the things that I've done, and things that I've done, like bad things, good things, some of the decisions that I've made. And after that, she never looked at me the same way. So don't tell her about your past. Just don't. It's not worth it. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. If you've enjoyed this video, if you agree with this video, hit the like button. If you don't agree with this video, let me know in the comments down below what you don't agree with. And if you're still watching this far in, comment Pepsi or what's your favorite beverage. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace.